We've covered a lot of topics over the course of 100 programs, including an Emmy Award-winning examination of the problem of infant mortality affecting parts of the Mid-South. In 2012, we took a look at another 100th anniversary, 100 years of Baptists providing health care to the Mid-South. Our efforts have been made possible from the very start by Baptist Memorial Healthcare. The organization has underwritten the production of smart medicine since the beginning. Now we look at another milestone in the history of Baptist, the 4+ decades of service by President and CEO Stephen Reynolds, who retires this month. Reynolds started with Baptist in 1971, becoming president and CEO in 1994. Here's what Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam had to say about Reynolds' years of service.
As governor, I'm very appreciative of what Steve has meant for healthcare in the entire region. Baptist has become a leader, not just in our state, but around the country in providing care.
Rod Starnes has more on the career of Reynolds in today's cover story.
Baptist Memorial Healthcare has grown and changed tremendously over the last 2 decades under the leadership of President and CEO Stephen Reynolds. Reynolds is retiring from his post after spending his professional career helping to improve healthcare in the Mid-South. He grew up in Arkansas, where his mother worked at a hospital as director of volunteers.
My first real exposure was as a junior volunteer at the Baptist Hospital in Little Rock.
After college, military service, and graduate school, Reynolds received a recommendation for a fellowship at Baptist Memorial Hospital in Memphis during the presidency of Frank Groner.
That recommendation came from the CEO of the Baptist Hospital in Little Rock. And I was fortunate that Dr. Groner extended to me an offer to complete a fellowship here at the Baptist Hospital. And I have been on the staff ever since. And I joined the team here in 1971 as an administrative resident. And then following the residency, I was offered a job as an administrative assistant. I had responsibilities for the brace and orthopedic shop, as well as the ombudsman role at the hospital. In other words, I was a patient representative, and I worked on projects for Dr. Groner and the other members of the leadership team.
Reynolds rose through the Baptist system, holding several leadership positions over the next 23 years, becoming Baptist's president and CEO in 1994. During his time at the helm, Baptist Healthcare continued its dedication to serving the entire community, whether that meant building new hospitals to care for an expanding Mid-South or helping people who didn't always have access to medical care.
We believe that an important part of our mission as an organization is to give back to the communities that we serve. And there are many ways in which we give back to our communities. One is through the provision of charitable care, providing care to patients who do not have the resources to pay for their own care. And we do that gladly. And we do believe that that is important. And we also are able to give back to our various communities through investment in medical research, through investment in medical education and nursing education and other allied health education.
Milestones during his tenure include the opening and operating of additional facilities around the Mid-South, 14 hospitals in 3 states. Providing care closer to where people lived also led to the implosion of the Baptist Hospital in the Medical Center and a dedication of that location as the new home of Memphis BioWorks, an effort to build on the area's growth in biosciences. Reynolds' leadership is not only recognized locally, but according to Baptist Healthcare's incoming president and CEO Jason Little, healthcare executives from across the country have turned to Reynolds for help and advice.
One of the things for which I think Baptists should be grateful is how influential Mr. Reynolds is on the national scale. Every executive of every organization around the country in healthcare knows Steve Reynolds. They call him for his opinion. They look to him for his advice. He is influential not only internally in our organization, in this community for all of the organizations that he's a part of that he's made better, but also nationally. The name of Baptist rings throughout the halls of many other organizations because they know Steve Reynolds and respect him for his intelligence and his contributions.
Reynolds has held a number of leadership positions in regional and national healthcare organizations during a career of working with other members of the Baptist family to provide quality health care.
We've made a difference in the metropolitan Memphis area. We've made a difference in Oxford, in Columbus, in Union City, in Huntington. And in any of those instances, you feel like, this is serious business that we're involved in. We're just not making products. We're helping build lives, and we're helping people through difficult times in their lives. Oftentimes, the people that we serve are not here because that's where they chose to go. It's because of a situation in their life that needed support, whether it's birth or maintenance of life or an injury that someone has experienced. Every person is important. And we try to live that out every day, because to that person's mother, that's the most important mother in the whole world. If it's my mother, it makes a difference. And we need to treat everyone that way. And I believe that is what we as a team do through Baptist Memorial Healthcare.
For Smart Medicine, I'm Rod Starnes.